Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Colt, and today we are going to be playing a new game. It's called the 9 Kings. And pretty much what this game is there's 9 different kings, each with different faction effects. There's the King of Nothing, the King of Spells, the King of Greed, King of Blood, King of Trees or Nature, and today we are going to be playing as the King of Nothing. And what he is his faction is the default. It is the most straightforward faction. You start out with your soldiers or paladins for your unique units, your farm, and your wild cards. Basically, you're medieval. This is the medieval king. And he is the most straightforward faction, I think, of all of them. Most simple mechanics to understand. And while he is the simplest to understand, he is, in my opinion, one of the funnest to play. Because, like I said, keeps everything simple. Many of the other factions, and they do have some awesome mechanics, but I think if you're just trying to relax, then this one is the best, especially considering that you don't have to do a whole bunch of math and micromanage all of your troops to get the best value out of them. It's pretty straightforward with this one. Your soldiers, foot soldiers, damage dealers. The paladins are the tanks. They don't deal nearly as much damage as the soldiers do, but they stick around for a really long time. And that's really important for keeping your back line, the archers, safe in that case. And with that, let's get into it. We are going to start on Squire difficulty. And let's get started. So, at the very beginning of the game, you have to pick a place for your starting capital, your castle, and you have to defend this place. If your army gets destroyed and the enemy's troops start going forward, if you can't get them, destroy them with your tower, then you are going to lose the game. So, I'm going to start that at the very back, leave some room for my other units. We're going to start with, firstly, some archers here. And nextly, we are going to use a farm. And that is going to help our archers later on gather more units. At the beginning, it doesn't really matter. Like any starting unit, it's whatever. It's not a huge deal. Later on in the game, though, you need to choose especially what you need to we're actually going to put this over here. How it'll stay out of the way, and we won't need to buff it up as much. Probably the sport is not going to do very much early in the game. Granted, it's not a huge deal, but later on, whenever there's massive armies against each other, I think they're going to do a whole lot. And with that, we are going to get a soldiers. We need a front line. Now, blessings are what you get during the game. They're kind of like buffs for a faction. Right now, this one doubles the damage of the card on the target plots in the year of the prophecy. It's pretty nice. These two plots, that didn't do anything for us, unfortunately, but that's alright. And we are going to... Actually, we're going to start with our farm, level it up, and increase our archers, because we really don't need it that much, and our foot soldiers later are going to help. And demons, they're pretty weak, honestly. They're a horde faction. They have a lot of units. We don't realize yet where it's small, but it will come in handy a lot later on. We are going to go for the bomber, because if we can use it to destroy their front lines, it is really going to help us out, especially with our farm right there. Increasing the number of units every year, as you can see at the top, every year. Just get rid of their archers. Archers are one of the most annoying things I think that we're gonna have to deal with, or any backline wizards. I think we're gonna go with some paladins to give our soldiers some shielding. We're gonna use this freshman, and what that does is doubles all stats of all level 1 troops. And right now, I think all of our troops are level 1. As you can see at the bottom, there's 3. The one that's, or the circles, the one that's covered in white, that's filled in by the white, is the level. For each one, it goes higher and higher at a cap of 3. And with that done, we're going to keep our paladins for a minute, because we will later on be able to open up a plot like right here, so it'll also get a benefit from this farm. So we're going to go with soldiers. We didn't have soldiers, but that's my fault. We're going to go with paladins right here. The archers, ranged units, they're a pain to deal with. They're really squishy though, so that's good. Oh, this is really nice. It's a one-off, but it is going to add a crap ton of troops to anyone that we want. I think we're going to use this one though, so we can bring spores. Spores are doing kind of nice in this area. Putting in some work. Do not want them there. Massive pain if they get rid of our troops. Or our front line, rather. Alright, so now we've got levels up target plot, steel coat, and blacksmith. I do like the blacksmith, and it does help with damage, but at the same time, I think the most important thing is just growth right now. Just, you know, improving our factions and everything like that. We are going to get the, right now, merchants came by up here. We're going to start with the Carnage card. Going to get that one. Then we can add it to our existing bombers. And we're going to go ahead and upgrade that. That's going to help us. Spores are doing work now. They weren't that good at the very beginning, but now they are doing very, very nice. I'm really liking the spores. We're gonna go with the orchard to start with. Creates roots to trap enemies through roots per level. Yeah, we can put it back on this side too. I think it's more of a buff. I don't think it's an actual troop ability. Pretty easy to take care of, honestly. We do a lot of damage though, but our range units can take care of them pretty easily, so that's good. Now, do I want? I do like the Carnage units, and I do think they're really, really nice. At the same time, though, I'm torn between Cemetery and Mangler. Mangler is really, really good, but summoning more units would be pretty nice as well, especially if it's already died in the first place. I still think we're going to go with Mangler. We have to pick to choose to go to war with the King. I'm going to go with King of Spells. I hate the King of Greed. He's a massive pain to deal with. We are not going to put up with that today. Alright, my turret. I'm going to put that in the back. And let's see what it does. Nice. Practically another catapult. This one that I don't have to control. More spores on that side. I'm really liking the spores. They are doing really, really nice this round. I think we're just going to go with Castle. I don't really care for the others at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the farm. Get some more units later on, especially because it's early in the game. It's going to do really nice later on. Get rid of the back line. Sweet. Alright. So the shamans buffed our allies. Granted, it's not an insane buff, but it's still kind of nice. But that being said, I feel like the Spire is going to be our best bet, because it'll heal some of our units. And, you know, if they're close to death, it's going to help out quite a bit as well. So, we're going to go ahead and do that. Just put it at the back, out of the way. It's pretty much my entire right side is just things that don't buff well. I'm playing against the King of Nothing as well, so same faction. King of Nothing really isn't, you know, too crazy or anything like that, but it is pretty simple and straightforward, which I do like as compared to the other kings. You also have a lot of things that you can just, you know. We're gonna go with the farm again. We can't. We'll have to wait for a plot of land to open up. Shouldn't take. I hope it doesn't take terribly long. We'll go ahead and upgrade our castle. Finish off the back line. They're not insane either, like the mages, but they do deal with crap damage. Compared to archers, mages are much more annoying to deal with. We're gonna go with the Spire again. And a Royal Decree, we are going to go with our archers. It's the only one we can pick. Spire there. Or can I? There we go. Alright, so make sure but they're really nothing insane either. Maybe a little bit tanky, but nothing ridiculous. We're gonna go ahead and do this one. I don't have enough room for anything else, and this is just a straight buff. We are going to do it on these guys, because if they blow up, it's gonna take care of the whole front line, which I really, really like. And it's the same thing. King of Spells just take the back line. Troops take the front. Boars are putting in a lot of work. I'm loving them so far. One of my favorites. And they can't be destroyed like our others, so definitely helps out a lot. We're gonna destroy a plot. Ooh, I might not need to. I might save that card for later, because this is going to give us an open area to put something down. We'll just go to the side on this one. That makes a huge deal. We'll go ahead and do Paladin for some more tankiness. We are going to destroy this plot, because honestly, it is not doing anything for us, really. We are going to add... Oh, we can move it. We can move one. We are going to go ahead and move... I think we'll move spores. So we can't move it. Alright, soldiers. The back. Alright, that's fine. Okay, go in there. Sweet. Alright. I think this is King of the That's fine. Spores are still put in a really heavy spores. Really good investment. Pretty simple. Good. we are going to go with a wild card because it'll upgrade anything we want, and I like that. So we are going to go ahead and upgrade. Can I upgrade the farm? I'll go ahead and upgrade these guys. Demons, like I said, they have a lot of units, and they kind of suck. Just these ranged good and take them out. Especially these bigger ones, they get like crap ton of damage, but as long as you have some ranged units, and especially with our spores on the sides, it goes really, really well. This is tough. These are all really nice. I really like the King of Blood. And I've said that a lot of his units are like horde factions and not the best. I still really, really like them. Because the buffs like sacrifice, destroy one, level up, everyone around it. It's really, really nice. I think we're gonna destroy the farm. Farm's good early game, but not so much later on. I'm a fan of the faction. Just for the sake of it's got, it looks really cool and how all the colors change and everything, but it doesn't really do anything. You know what I mean? It just doesn't. It doesn't have an oomph. It doesn't have a lot of power or a lot of damage dealing capability. Shrine. Put it right there. Be fine. Sweet. Levels up spores, which I love, and it's added quite a few to the sides, which take care of the back Alright, got rid of those. Now we are going to definitely those. Okay, sweet. Got a merchant. I don't really like any of these. Or roll it. I don't really like any of these actually. Could try Wallmaker. Alright. I don't know that it's really gonna do anything. We can give it a shot though. I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice farm. We won't need a farm later on. Oh, it leveled up itself. That's nice. Like I said, horde faction. There's a war. But when they clump up like that, it's really easy to destroy them. Those spores are helping them. I do think the in-game boss at year 30 is going to be a pain to deal with, but I don't think it'll be anything too crazy. That's really nice. Okay. Skin, nothing for value. They are decent strong in comparison to horde faction or just got a lot of colors. Okay, we're gonna go soldiers. No. We're gonna go that. To level up 2 random plots as usual. I think we'll go vines. I don't think they've really done anything this turn. Okay, level up castle, that's nice. Yep. They are really easy to kill. They do a lot of damage, but they're really easy to kill. Kind of like assassins, I would say. Much like that. Let me see. Do I have a? Yes, I do have an open spot. We're gonna go Demon's Altar because the amount, especially these guys, they die a lot. They're literally made to be sacrificed. So as soon as they die, it should... Spore's still putting in that work. Go wild card. I'll make peace with... I'm gonna make peace with nature. King of Spells is actually pretty... It's not terrible to... We're gonna level up the Demon Altar. I really like the Demon Altar. It's been very nice so far. Especially where the front wall is. That is very nice. We're gonna go Demon's Altar again. Final upgrade. Come on. Ah, it's already fully upgraded. That was a waste. So, where's my foot soldiers? Yeah, sweet. Alright, King of Spells. Not too much longer, about 6 more Alright. I think we are going to go with Combustion, because I don't have any more room. I said that, and I just got a free plot. Okay. We are gonna go... Actually, I don't think it really matters where we go. Because I don't really need anything to buff anything else. Whatever, we'll do it right here. What does Wallmaker do? Ooh, that's nice. That is nice. That was worth it. For sure. I like that. Also guys, early in the video, I don't think I described it very well. Up here is all of the years listed, and each one, different armies every single time. And eventually, after several, you will get a merchant. I think it's 5 to 10. You'll get a merchant. We're gonna go with... Go ahead and use a bomber. Yep, sweet. I don't have any room for it. Okay. Oh, upgraded the walls. Sweet. Bottom right is really enemy teams these guys are I think the MVP is Spores for sure on this. They put in a ton of work. Alright, Ogre. I really don't have any more place to put these. This is really nice. This is insane. We're gonna go ahead and use it on most kills right here. Archers. Yeah, I think that's really nice. Give them a little bit of tankiness because they are damaged quite a bit. Alright, easy work. Gonna go archers now. I don't think they're fully upgraded Or are they? Whatever. Cycle through. I mean, fully upgraded archers is nice anyway, so I'm not going to complain too much. Just Okay. I don't really think it matters what we do on this one. So close to the end, I guess we'll just re-roll it. I think we'll go combustion, and we can only pick this one for right now, twin shot. So archer's looking a little bit more there, and I'm gonna go combustion on this guy here, because he's gonna get he's gonna blow himself up anyway. And okay. My front yeah, my front I think we can get there when the spores are insane that they don't die, so they can just keep firing the same amount when they start with. We're gonna go wild card. I know some can be upgraded. Are you serious? Alright, whatever. We'll go ahead and just put... Oh, we'll use combustion. I don't gotta waste any cards. Go use that one. Alright. Launch a spell. That's why I don't like king spells. Alright. Let's go re-roll it. Okay, we can use that. We're pretty much close to the end anyway, so I'm just gonna go and see if I can find any buffs that I can use. No. Oh, out of gold. There wasn't really anything there, but I'm pretty confident in my current troops anyway, so I feel like whenever we reach the final boss, it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, nothing's pretty easy. There's nothing really we want, so we'll just go with a blacksmith and go ahead and make it into some gold. Demons are gonna get smacked. Not. Yeah, demons are pretty easy to kill. They're not tanky at all. This is perfect actually right now. So we can use it on this one. Nothing else can be upgraded for it, I don't believe. But we can sacrifice this, it won't do anything. But we can put a bomber there, and then we can upgrade the bomber to level 2. The blood is going to be awesome. They are really sensitive. beautiful victory. And mostly thanks to the Spores, so shout out to them.